Between 1945 and 1950, a remote stretch of wilderness in Vermont swallowed 5 people, each vanishing mysteriously, silently, and without leaving a single trace behind. Locals say the forest is alive. Others believe something darker lurks beneath the trees. This is the mystery of the Bennington Triangle, a place where people go missing and never come back. Over the course of 5 years, hikers, hunters, and travelers disappeared under circumstances so impossible that investigators still disagree on what happened. No evidence, no bodies, no patterns, just a chilling, growing list of names. Tonight, we step into the shadows of the Bennington Triangle and uncover the disappearances that still haunt the region. The Bennington Triangle is a term coined by local author Joseph Citro to describe a region centered around Glastenbury Mountain, a place with a long history of strange events. The area is vast, dense forests, abandoned logging roads, steep slopes, and nearly inaccessible terrain. Glastenbury was once home to a small logging community. But in the late 1800s, after a railroad accident, fires, and economic collapse, the town was abandoned. Locals whispered the land was cursed. Native American legends warned that the mountain was a place where the earth opened up and swallowed those who walked upon it. By the 1940s, the region was nearly empty, silent, wild, and ready for its dark history to expand. The strange events began on November 12, 1945, with the disappearance of Middie Rivers, a 74-year-old hunting guide familiar with every inch of the forest. He was leading 4 hunters along a well-marked trail. Rivers walked slightly ahead, close enough to be seen. And then he wasn't. The men behind him heard nothing. No shout, no gunshot, no movement. Search teams combed the mountain for days. All they found was a single rifle cartridge, believed to have dropped from Middie's pocket. He was never seen again. This would have been alarming enough. But what followed was far worse. Exactly 1 year later, December 1st, 1946, 18-year-old Paula Welden, a sophomore at Bennington College, decided to go a quiet afternoon hike on the long trail. She was seen by multiple witnesses walking toward the trailhead. A truck driver even reported seeing her on the road, smiling, carefree. That was the last confirmed sighting. When Paula didn't return, one of the largest search efforts in Vermont history began. Hundreds of volunteers, National Guard units, helicopter, dogs. Nothing, not a scrap of clothing, not a footprint, not even disturbed soil. Some locals reported seeing a sad, panicked girl walking with a strange man near the trail that evening. But the lead went nowhere. Her disappearance remains one of Vermont's most famous unsolved cases. By now, fear had taken hold of the community. And yet, the disappearances continued. December 1949, 3 years after Paula, a veteran named James Tedford boarded a bus heading toward Bennington. Multiple passengers saw him during the trip. When the bus reached Bennington, his seat was empty, his luggage still above, his ticket still in his pocket. He had vanished while the bus was still moving. October 1950, just 8 months later, Paul Jepson, age 8, wandered away from his family's farm while his mother tended animals. Searchers found nothing, except for one bizarre detail. Tracking dogs followed Paul's scent, straight to the same location on the Long Trail where Paula Welden vanished. 2 weeks later, on October 28, 1950, 53-year-old Frieda Langer disappeared while hiking with her cousin. Unlike the others, Frieda was familiar with the woods. She fell into a stream, returned to camp to change clothes, and walked back alone. She never arrived. The search lasted 2 weeks. Again, no trace. But this case had one eerie difference. 7 months later, Frieda's body was found in an area that had been thoroughly searched dozens of times. No cause of death could be determined. How did her body end up where it had not been before? And who or what placed it there. Some believe a single person targeted victims in the area. But the disappearances involve different ages, different locations, and different circumstances. A 5-year span and no consistent pattern. The killer theory is weak, but cannot be ruled out. Theory 2. Natural hazards. The forest is rugged, filled with ravines and hidden pits. But this doesn't explain. Disappearing in seconds, no bodies found, no signs of distress, multiple victims along the same region. Nature alone doesn't fit the evidence. Theory 3. Paranormal activity. This is where the mystery deepens. Locals tell stories of strange lights, voices echoing from the woods, compasses spinning, sudden silences, people feeling watched. Some believe the area is a vortex, a place where natural energy behaves differently. Others speak of something ancient living within the mountain. The Native American legend of the man-eating stone, capable of swallowing people whole, seems eerily similar to what happened here. Far-fetched? Maybe, but the disappearances are stranger than fiction. Theory 4. Government or military involvement. During the 1940s and 50s, experimental aircraft were tested in New England. Some suspect secret operations, undisclosed crashes. Military zones hidden from the public, yet no documents support these claims. Still, many believe something was happening in the woods no one was allowed to know about. 5 people vanished in 5 years. Only 1 body was ever recovered, and under circumstances that raised even more questions. No evidence connects the disappearances. No logical explanation ties them together. And no one can explain how people vanished so completely, in a place so ordinary. What is happening in the Bennington Triangle? Are these coincidences? A predator? A natural danger we don't yet understand? Or something the forest has kept hidden for centuries? As always, the truth is obscured, waiting in the shadows. What do you think lies within the Bennington Triangle? Share your theories below, and join us next time as we uncover another mystery behind the veil of secrets.